get home. Dig up your front lawn and plant carrots there instead. Sing to them every day. Take the train more. Ask the person sitting next to you what they've been reading lately and who they've been in love with. Wear something that looks like Betty Draper would. Stop using shampoo and start eating with your hands. Write a letter to whoever's missing. Doesn't matter if I send it. Hug trees and sleep next to pretty girls with brown eyes lie on green wooden floorboards and between green wooden bedposts. Paint your nails green to match the bedpost, hair green to match the floor. Smile at a stranger and tell them you like your shoes. Don't say it's because you used to kiss someone who had the same ones. Look at plane tickets out of the Lambert International Airport. Doesn't matter where I am. Eat pasta with butter and garlic powder, put on lotion, and remember the moment they told me I smelled good, make iced coffee in a mason jar. Listen to the playlists, listen to Paul Simon. Look at the sky at night laying down and remember when we saw your first shooting star. Think so hard about them they have to notice. Tell them and hold your own hand when it worked. Go to the library, talk to a child, shave your head, and find a place to cry all alone. Breathe deeply. Stand up and face the sun. Don't forget to laugh. Read old journal entries and get on a plane. Doesn't matter where I'm going. I'm going to read my letter to the land. Dear Woolman, I could write to you some very rough, definitely inaccurate directions to the crystal tree I almost didn't find all semester. Almost. Or I could tell you about the time you drove me to a feedlot full of cows 2 times as heavy as I thought they should be, and I cried the whole time for their feet on the cement and the corn in their stomachs. I don't want to write to the land because I didn't spend enough time on it, and I don't want to write to the classes because I spent way too much time on them. Instead, I want to write to something different. I want to write to all the poems I wrote since I got here. I want to thank them. I want to tell them my body doesn't feel like mine, and my voice doesn't sound like me, and my hands belong to someone else completely when I'm speaking them. I want to let them know just how grateful I am. I think I'd like to tell you about the ones only your shower heads and my notebooks know. I'd rather recite to you every Paul Simon lyric I've paved into the winding roads leading to the yuba I've fallen so deeply in love with. I want to tell you about carrots and free sweaters and learning to speak my truth even when no one particularly wants to hear it. They told us the other day that if we left and came back and saw this place at this time as the best experience of our lives, then we should be disappointed. And they'd be disappointed too. Well, I don't think I'll ever be saying that. No, I definitely won't. Rest assured I had just as hard a time as you hoped I would. I cried in every bathroom stall I could access, and sometimes in silent meeting too. I wore out my fingers from keystrokes, my eyelids from all-nighters, and my heart from almost everything else that came along with living here. I rarely painted or knitted or called my mom or did any of the things I used to be in love with. I almost never said I was enjoying anything, even when I really, truly was. But you taught me how to be in love with something else altogether. You taught me how to stop being in love with all the things I was doing and start being in love with why I was doing them. Why I made scrambled eggs, and why I shaved my head and ate pickles, and always wanted to sit on the counter in the kitchen no matter how many times someone told me it was gross. You taught me how to write it down. You handed me a pen and a river and a room full of ears, and I spoke my whole soul into you. I stopped worrying about if my skirt draped right and started worrying instead if I had too many thes in my sentences. I kept a journal of everything I was grateful for and a separate one for all the things that made my heart hurt. My whole world changed. Now it's full of words and lines and pulsing music and one-liners my journal won't ever forget. It's full of hand-holding and song lyrics I'll never understand, shooting stars next to a river I might consider my real home now. Late nights watching movies outside and later ones dancing with my roommate or talking about how much we really secretly do appreciate everyone here. I'm gonna miss you, Woolman. I'm gonna miss the late night walks home in the dark when I almost eat it on the hill. I'm gonna miss my choco tan in the dark and my roommate's voice. I'm gonna miss everyone always saying that one of their needs isn't being met. They've got a request for how it could be, but they can take a no. I know it's not really goodbye yet, because I don't think I'll be able to stay away for long, and especially not for the rest of my life. So I'll say see you later. And in a few hours, I'll get on a plane, and I'll sing Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes under my breath to the TSA guys who'll probably be confused if I'm crying out of joy or sadness, and I'll be confused what I am too. But I won't forget to write. I won't forget you in my poems or in my head or in my gratitude journal. I won't lose the voice you helped me find here, and even when my choco tan fades and my hair is so long I'll forget I ever shaved it, I won't forget. I won't forget the cold water on my skin for the first time. I won't forget the river rocks that are weighing down my purse as we speak. I won't forget the way my whole body felt when I read to you. I won't forget to come back home.